Well, the production for Batman 2 is finally gearing up, and we know Matt Reeves likely has something pretty cool in store. Now, we don't know a lot about the upcoming series, but we did recently find out that 2 of the major actors from the first film will indeed be part of the new movie. Let's break down the most recent report and talk a little bit of Batman villains. Well, when the Batman was released last March, it did super well in the theaters, grossing over $770 million. We had been anticipating the sequel for a while, but once James Gunn took over and made it really clear that was moving forward, fans began to wonder who could possibly return. Now, since then, we've started to see production for The Penguin, which is clearly going to set up some aspects of the new film. We know Alberto Falcone is set to appear in that movie, and The Holiday Killer, suggesting that some variation of The Long Halloween could indeed be part of this project. Now, none of that has been confirmed as of yet, but we did get a new report via Daniel Richtman. Now, as we always say, if it's not coming from DC Studios or James Gunn or Matt Reeves, we want to take it with a grain of salt. But a lot of these casting reports really do tend to be accurate, and these actors were already associated with the project. Now, the first one is Colin Farrell's Oswald Cobblepot, which honestly, given The Penguin having his own series between the 2 movies, makes perfect sense. We speculated his whole story could really be the rise of the Penguin taking over organized crime in Gotham. Now, the second one caught me a little off guard, and that would be Paul Dano. As many of you know, he played Edward Nashton in the first movie, the Riddler, and to see him coming back so soon kinda caught me off guard. The last we saw him, he had been imprisoned in Arkham Asylum, and had found an unexpected new friend in Barry Keoghan's Joker. This suggests to me we could possibly see those 2 team up in the upcoming movie, but we haven't had any confirmation that Keoghan will return, or even Zoe Kravitz, who played Catwoman. Now, I do love the idea that we have so many villains on the field. As of right now, it's potentially 4, and with the rumors of Mr. Freeze being part of the project, it really could have a fully fleshed out Gotham City very, very quickly. Now, one of the things to keep in mind is Matt Reeves doesn't mind keeping some of these characters in lesser roles. So just because the actors are returning for the sequel, doesn't mean their characters will indeed play a big part. You can look to that Joker appearance and even that cutscene to figure out how little he could use one of these major characters and still make him a pretty integral part of the story. Additionally, the Batman mythos and how well the public knows that really does allow Matt Reeves to do things with these villains that you're typically unable to do with other comic book baddies. Now, as far as Batman 2 goes overall, we really don't have a lot of details. The movie is not set to release until late 2025 and is in the writing stages right now. Once Matt Reeves gets this into production, I think we'll start getting a lot more details. During the last movie, we got a lot of set leaks and pictures giving fans a good idea of what was going on, and I truly do expect that will happen again. My biggest question for the upcoming film is, will the new film maybe be a little more, kid-friendly to increase the box office, or will James Gunn completely stand beside the original vision and allow Matt Reeves to travel down this dark path once again? We'll just have to wait and see.